Gamers and gamettes, what is going on? My name is Tanuck127 and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, I got some more Black Desert Online Xbox One news from you guys and a little bit of a discussion video that I've been wanting to have for probably a few days now. I just wanted to get my thoughts together before I went ahead and did this video. Now, there's going to be something I say in this video that's going to be a lot, that's going to piss off a lot of people. We actually know how many classes are going to be in the Xbox One build at launch. And before I tell you that number, I'm going to encourage you to stop right here. If you haven't seen my dev note video on the previous dev notes that they did for Black Desert Xbox One, I'm going to highly encourage you to watch that before coming over to this video, because you're going to be a little bit thrown off if you haven't seen the previous video before that. So I'll be sure to put a link to that video in the description below for you guys to go ahead and watch in case you haven't seen that. So at launch, we're going to be getting 6 classes. You're probably wondering how in the world I found this out. Well, as you guys know, and this is where we're going to be putting a lot of stuff, a lot of different things together. They have made a new Twitter and now a new YouTube channel for the Xbox One port of Black Desert Online, which kind of struck me as weird. But then again, Skyforge did the same thing, and most other companies, you know, they just manage all versions on one Twitter. Like Terra, the PS4, the Xbox One, and PC version are all covered on one Twitter. Neverwinter, same thing. Onigiri, same thing. Defiance, same thing. Skyforge is the first one I had ever seen to do that differently. And even at the point the point we are now with Skyforge, the PC version, the PS4 version, and the Xbox One version, they all pretty much match in content. They're just on different generations of gear, but they all get the same invasions, the same raids, same outfits, same etc, 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 etc. But Black Desert seems to be being handled a bit differently. Now, if you watched my previous video, you guys will remember how I was talking about their discussion in the dev note, and how like the Xbox One version was just completely being redone with a lot of different things. It went deeper than, you know, just remaking the UI. It was almost as if they were completely remaking the game. Well, a lot of things that they're doing here are really seemingly pointing in that direction. Now, when I first read it, there was only going to be 6 classes in the game. I was a little upset about that, because Black Desert, I believe it has 13 or 14 classes total. I'm pretty sure it's 14, but if I'm wrong, feel free to correct me in the comments. They haven't said which classes these are going to be, but I really feel like that we're just that we're going to be getting a vanilla version of this game all over again, kind of similar to what's going on with Terra Online. Now, this bothers me, but the way they're going about development here with the Xbox One version, in a way it also doesn't bother me, because it's almost as if the game is being completely remade for console, with everything built with console in mind. And it's not just, you know, a port where the UI is switched around and there's controller support added. I'm not saying that, you know, every MMO company just, you know, does this and, you know, they're not putting hard work into their game and stuff like that. But the amount of depth that the Black Desert developers are going with this console port is really starting to pique my interest. And I'll show you guys right here in their video where it says that where it says that, you know, there's going to be 6 classes in the game. They upload a video on YouTube talking about life skills. If you don't know what life skills are in Black Desert, that name kind of throws you off, but they're actually just what professions are in other MMOs. So things like crafting, gathering, cooking, fishing, stuff like that. Those are called life skills in Black Desert Online. The name makes sense, you know, it's skills you need to live life in, you know, in the game. So learning that, not only are we learning that this game is going to be like a heavily economy focused and like social experience game, but it really seems like it's being rebuilt from the ground up for console. And the way I'm seeing it when it comes to the Xbox One version is PC Black Desert is going to be its own experience, and the Xbox One version is going to be its own experience. And the main reason I'm getting this vibe is because if you look at their Twitter and YouTube channel, especially the Black Desert YouTube channel, that thing has a lot of subscribers. I believe it's close to around the 20 or 30,000 range. They just started a brand new one specifically for the Xbox One version that at this current point in time is at about 120, 130 subscribers on. And not to mention them starting a whole brand new Twitter account just to focus specifically on the Xbox One version. Now, I'm not saying that, you know, like the Xbox One version is going to have its own story and the PC version is going to have its own story or anything like that. But I do think that these games are going to be two very different and unique experiences. I do think PC is going to be done one particular way and console is going to be done another particular way. Now, what this really leaves me curious to wonder about is when it does come time for the PlayStation 4 version to come, what are they going to do about that? Are the Xbox version and PS4 version going to be aligned in content? Is console Black Desert going to be one way as a whole and PC Black Desert is going to be another way as a whole? Or how are they going to do this kind of thing? I'm really curious. And they have, and especially since, you know, that last video, they really have piqued my interest with how they're going about things. And I'm not going to lie, for the past few months I've been a little nervous about Black Desert, but after seeing these things and putting, you know, just a few clues together, I really am curious now of what this development team is actually up to. And now with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get into our last and final piece of news. Another thing I noticed in this video is the way that they were talking with their, you know, development cycle and stuff like that, and a beta for the game not coming until fall of 2018. I personally assumed that this game was probably going to be delayed until at least early 2019 or a bit longer. But if you notice here in the description of this video, it says that Black Desert will be launching on Xbox One later this year, meaning they still do plan to bring this game out sometime in 2018. So I think it's safe to say that if the beta comes in the fall, depending on when in the fall it is, we can probably expect this game on Xbox One, maybe, I'm going to say early or late winter. I'm going to probably say sometime around maybe November or December if it actually still comes out this year. They say they're going to get the game out, you know, later in 2018, but I personally just don't know. I'm personally a little doubtful about that, but hey, you know, I'm not the developers. I don't know everything. I'm just taking my own personal guess from experience and the things I've seen from other MMO ports coming to console. But anyway, guys, y'all enjoyed this video. Make sure y'all leave your thoughts in the comments below. Smash that thumbs up button for me. And I want to thank you all so much for watching. It's your boy Tanek127. And please don't forget to like, share, subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. Till next time, peace out. Take care.